Okay, let me go through 2A. Okay, this is part of your homework. Okay, and this, you have to recognize this is a type 3 question. Okay, type 3 meaning is identities. Okay, you have to remember what are the 3 identities you need to know. If you look at your formula sheet, okay, I'm going to highlight the 3 identities that you need for this question. Okay, you will probably need the first 3. Okay, your sine square A plus cosine square equals to 1. Okay, and then you get the 2 others as well. Okay, how you get the 2 others? Okay, so you get the other 2 by dividing by cosine square throughout from the first one. Okay, for the third identity, you divide from the first, you divide by sine square throughout. Okay. Anyways, we're going to use the 3 identities for the first question. Okay, and I see a sine square there. I see a sine square there. Okay, what are the identities that you can use for sine square? So maybe I can replace sine square with 1 minus cosine square. So basically now I'm trying to make it simpler. Everything is in cosine, right? Everything is in cosine. Okay, so let's just expand everything. Can you see after expansion it's actually a quadratic equation? Quadratic because of the square, right? Belonging to the cosine. It's actually quadratic. Okay, let's put it in the quadratic equation form. Okay, I'm going to open up my calculator. Since I know it's quadratic, actually I just have to know what are the values. Okay, you'll use your normal quadratic solving. Okay, my A is 2, B is -1, C is -3. Okay, after I key in, actually I got these values already, right? Like normal solving quadratic. Some of you are better, you all can use the calculator. I get 1.5 and -1. Okay, I mean these are just what are the values that I got from the calculator. 3/2, okay, and -1. So I can also work backwards to solve for the factorization. Okay, I'm just going to show you if you use the substitution method, you look at the green one. If it's easier for you to see, you sub y as cosine x. Okay, you will still get the same answer. Y equals to 3/2 or y equals to -1. Okay, I will show you, isn't it the same thing as this when you sub back? Okay, now another quick clarification, yeah, cosine square is just the square of cosine. Okay? Okay, so I'll continue. Okay, so we will first always find the reference angle. Okay, actually you all can try. For the first one, you all key in cosine inverse 3/2. What you all get? Okay, remember when we draw the cosine graph, like this. There's a minimum and a maximum, 1 and -1, right? This is the cosine x graph. So meaning cosine x is between -1 and 1. Okay, what Judging said? I can just reject here. I can reject the 3/2 answer. Okay, so I'm done with the first one. First one is rejected. So we just continue. Cosine inverse, I take the +1. This gives me 0 degrees. Okay, I'm going to erase the red and the green. Okay, find the quadrants that it can be in. I treat 0 as positive number. Cosine positive, first and fourth. This one is a negative number, sorry. Okay, so I should only have the -1. It's only second and third. Only second and third. Alpha is 0. Basic angle is 0. It can only be one answer. Which is 180. Thank you, Xin Hui. Okay, so x is 180. Okay, this is the only answer because basic angle is 0. Okay, now let's go on to question 2. Okay, I will focus on question B. Okay, so again, this is a type 3 question. I will need to use the 3 identities. Can you find what's the identity that I will use for this question? Okay, so yes, I will have this identity and then I'll just do the normal sub in. 61. So I'm just using the identity and sub in. Yeah, so then after that, normal expansion. Let me see what I'll get when I expand it. Okay, so after I expand it, it becomes like this. What is the next step after this? Okay, I will bring everything to one side. Okay. Okay, so I have this. Okay. Are you all comfortable with substitution? Do you want to substitute? Since cosecant is so complicated, we just use substitution. Okay, at this moment, I think some of y'all want to use the box method or you want to use calculator. Can we just key in calculator and see what we have? Okay, we key in calculator. A is 25, B is negative 60, C is 36. I use the calculator. Actually, I only have one value, 1.2. How do I use this in my answer? 1.2. Okay, so we just continue. I'll get 5y minus 6 squared. So I'll get 6 over 5. Okay, afterwards, then I will just sub in. Okay, cosecant is 6 over 5. Okay, but now since it's cosecant and I don't have cosecant in my calculator, I convert it to sine, right? Sine x will be 5 over 6. Can? Okay, almost there already. Okay, so I will just find the alpha. Sine inverse 5 over 6. Okay, I will get 56.443. Okay, then you find what's the quadrant. What's the quadrant that's available? I have positive of sine. It can only be in these two quadrants, first and second. Okay, so I will get first quadrant and the second quadrant.